May not come when you want it, but it's on time. In times of trouble, found him to be a friend of mine. In time, storm like mine, he'll be there. Oh, you brother, I know the Lord loves you the best. Come on, put your hands together. Let me say, trouble don't last. Why don't you hit the choir? Say, I'm somebody. No, 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 no. Trouble don't last no good. Listen, may not come when you want it. No, no. But he's on time. Times of trouble, friend of mine. When storm clouds rise in your life, I know he'll be there. Yes, he will. Everybody else, brothers, I know the Lord. But you the put your hands together. Trouble don't last always. Are you know I'm somebody? We've been made, we've been born into the just keep your faith to put your hands together. Trouble don't last no way, no. That's enough. Good evening, everybody. Let me say that I am a little distraught tonight. After the news I heard about
4 hours ago, and that is Pastor Raynard Hillis has gone on to be with the Lord. Um, Actually, word is he coded while they were doing surgery. So we're praying for Sister Mary Hillis, his daughter, Double Rock Baptist Church in San Francisco. We're lifting all of them uh, in earnest prayer. We are. Hello, everyone. I'm glad that I'm not on by myself tonight, but I do have my crew on. And y'all know when the three of us get together, it's really real talk. But y'all, please lift up the Hillis family. That was a blow to me. Please lift up Pastor Raynard Hillis, Double Rock Baptist Church in Selma, in Houston, Texas. His brother, uh, Pastor Antoine Miller, and I see Lady Rebecca Miller online tonight. Pastor Antoine Miller and Raynard Hillis were the best of friends, and so I know that Pastor Miller is hurting. Pastor Miller and I have been friends for probably 40 years, and he's on here tonight. Both of them are on here. I love y'all, Miller family, my friends. Pastor Miller, thank you for being a great friend of Pastor Hillis and y'all show and things of that nature. This one, I'm toe up on this one, you all. I was not expecting this. Pastor Hillis went live last night, and he actually, I saw him sitting in the pulpit when the revival was going on that they hosted. Pastor Stephen Bailey, while Pastor Damian Epps, Bishop Keith Clark, and uh, Bishop Greg Payton this week. And I did see him in the pulpit in the screenshot. So you are, you know, when someone died that's close to your age, it affects you. Um, and so we're gonna get through this tonight. I'm gonna preach both times tomorrow at McGee Avenue at 10:30, and then Victory at 12 noon. Hey, Gerard Scott Williamson. Hey, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Come on, Brenda and Wayne. Y'all help me tonight. Y'all got to help me pull through tonight. Brenda, you muted.
The baby was here. We'll have to mute her. Good evening,
She
everybody.
want,
Don't play. Don't start.
she wanted to say hi to Uncle Marty. That's all. That's all she wanted.
Not today.
Tell her to put some clothes on too.
I made sure she had them on.
Oh Jesus. What's up, girl? Uh Wayne, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. It's good to be back with the crew. And as Marty has already stated, I do want to join in the chorus of condolences to our friend and brother and his family as they are now have to deal with the inevitable loss of their loved one. So, church, his family, the Christian community, all are going to miss and mourn pastor. And so we will be praying for them. And Marty, I think we should just start out tonight with a prayer for their family. That's what I'm feeling right now. And if you don't mind, I'll just go ahead and just.
I don't mind at all, bro.
We do thank you for your hand in all of our lives. And Lord, we know that life is not granted, but Lord, you provide privilege of us to wake up day in and day out. And so sometimes we do take it for granted, Lord, that we're going to be here. But Lord, but really, Father, we know that the day is not promised to us. The minute is not promised to us. And so we want to pray for Pastor Reynard's family, pray for his dear wife, Mary, and their children, extended family members, his brother, church family, his community, people that he has touched, people that he has mentored and loved on and shepherded, God. They all will have a response to you taking him home. And God, we do stand on the word, to be absent from the body is to be present with you.
Yep.
We do stand on that, and that's what holds us together when we lose our loved ones who are seated and rooted in faith. So we thank you tonight. We pray for everyone who will be responding in their own way to the loss of our dear brother. So we pray tonight, because through this session tonight, because there's many things to be talking about. And as Marty stated earlier, we also wanted to pray for our brother Antoine, who, and there's many pastors who are close with our dear brother, but I know that Antoine is a close friend with Brother Raynard, and so I pray for his being able to hold up tonight and to respond as well. So we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you all. We want to pray for his wife. We also want to pray. I don't know if any of you all know, but Pastor Raynard Hillis has a brother named Pastor Raymond Hillis that pastors in Houston, Texas also. We want to lift up Raymond and his church and the other nieces and nephews and grandchildren that live in Houston, Texas. I spoke to several pastors from Houston, Texas after it happened, and they are aware. They are just as shook as they can be. All right, come on, Brenda. Where are we going to start tonight? Because I'm a little discombobulated.
So we're gonna like to talk about, Brenda, so you can lay it out, because I know you got a whole host of stuff to talk about tonight.
Ooh, a whole host, a whole Coliseum parking lot full.
Ooh, where should we start?
In the words of the NAACP, metaphorically, somebody let the dog eat their homework.
And somebody did it. Somebody did it.
Hey, so do we want to start off about what did they have on Tuesday at Acts 4 Gospel? They had some kind of meeting. What did the NAACP had?
It wasn't the Acts 4 Gospel. That was oh yeah, they did.
Hello.
Yeah, they did.
I don't be doing real fake talk. I be doing real talk.
What was it about?
NAACP had a meeting wanting to force their letter to the mayor.
Yeah.
I heard it was
a doozy.
Like it always is.
Let's just say there was some city folks who wasn't happy. Let's just put it that way. Let's start with that.
I wasn't happy, but here's the thing: somebody got to step up. They might not listen to you, but somebody got to step up,
right,
and shake it up. So I guess that's what they did.
Are we going to talk about our free chief of police?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Ron Armstrong.
I didn't think you were going to start with that.
Let's start there. Let's talk about our freed.
That's like the what they call the pinnacle of the conversation.
Here's a funny thing. I was checking Dan Noy's page because he was the one that broke the story, and that confidential report as of last night was downloaded 22,000 times.
Can you imagine that?
It's 20.
Can you imagine that? When that report should have been downloaded 20,000 times before he got fired.
This is the report from the judge.
I think you're talking about the faulty report from the investigation.
They don't need that one no more. They got this one right here.
No, they do need that one. They do need that one because the judge just slammed that report.
Oh yeah, that slammed it. But the thing about it is, I was talking to him the other day. He's happy, because he said he didn't do nothing wrong. But the problem that I have is it went nationwide. So whether the judge said strike it off his record, ain't nobody gonna forget that.
Oh no,
ain't nobody gonna forget that, and that's unfortunate.
Not when you're talking about a chief that was world renowned, I should say, in his ability to lead and to enact change in a department that desperately needed change. So they're gonna that's gonna be there for a while, but yet nobody has come out on our end here locally to publicly apologize to him, which they won't.
No, that's unfortunate too.
Yeah.
At this point,
I just want to know. I just want to know where Walsall is. Where is he at? He ain't said a word.
yo, he finna be here. They got court. I think it's next week, or I think court is this week. He gonna be here somewhere.
Yeah, but he ain't said nothing.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
He was talking all kinds of stuff before all this.
He ain't gonna say nothing.
That's why I believe that she's spitefully not going to rehire him back, because how is that going to be a relationship with Warshaw and Chantel? You can't work under those situations, those circumstances like that.
Well, he feel that he can, because he feels that he can help the community in spite of everything. He still wants to come back and work for this city.
I don't believe she's going to rehire him.
Well, that's why we're going on Thursday to the police commission.
She has already said to us. Pastor Anthony Scott, praying for you, man. Praying for your wife. Praying for your wife too. She's gonna do that to be spiteful and mean, and to be a reprobate and wicked.
Yeah.
Well, she can't walk that stuff back. What she said.
Oh, she can't.
How you gonna walk that back?
By hiring him back.
And she's still talking crazy about him.
He is, but she gotta be careful with that, because right now that thing with the money that we didn't get, she's the mayor. She's accountable. It's on her watch, but she's throwing the person that just got her a raise under the bus. Ultimately, it's the city administrator. He's in charge of all staff. No, ma'am, you're in charge of the staff. You're in charge of the city of Oakland, and what are you doing? You're not holding yourself accountable.
Well, no, she's not. That's why the letter that the NAACP said, they called it an epic failure. You know, their phrase was, this was an epic failure, that they desperately needed money, and here she is, the caretaker of the entire city, and she cannot. And you cannot tell me she did not know that the documents were not properly prepared and sent in, and you're the mayor?
Well, the governor is her friend, because he gave us 4 CHP and loaned us $1.2 million. So your partner didn't tell you that you was about to miss the deadline?
Look, you're not going to be, you ain't going to change the culture in Oakland by putting 4 CHP on the street and a bunch of drones in the air. That ain't going to happen.
Hey, Wayne, you said streets. You mean street.
Or street, yeah.
They were just going down Hagenberger corridor.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, you know that gas station over there is gangster though, so they need to be on Hagenberger, because I hear they be running through them over there. On Hagenberger.
But even that's not going to stop it.
Oh, no.
That's Oakland Police.
And purchasing drones is not going to stop it. There's something like what 1,500 police departments across the world that's using drones, but only 15 of them actually got permits to use them like that. Come on now.
Well, it don't matter, because a few of the criminals that done been caught with the helicopter looking right at them, they ain't been prosecuted because of T-Pat.
You got to get aviation approval to use those drones. You just can't be going to Radio Shack and buying a drone and putting it up in the air and talking about you're going to catch criminals.
Hey, man, ain't no such thing as Radio Shack no more in California. Radio Shack,
well, you can't. All right, then you can't go online and buy them from Temu either.
We ain't gonna talk about Temu.
You gotta get aviation approval to use those drones in that fashion. Police department. Huh?
Temu sell weed. Why they don't sell drones?
Well, I think you can buy them, but you can't get the waivers for it. You got to appeal to the federal government for that.
Just like we can't use them license plate readers without the permission of the privacy council.
Right.
So what's
people don't realize, Marty, people don't realize that Marty, here's some facts for your people. When they go, oh yeah, she gonna get the drones. There's only 15 departments that have a waiver to use them across this country.
And we ain't one of them.
And we ain't one of them.
Could have been if we would still had to run, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So here's my thing. So she's not holding herself accountable for mishap, but she fired LaRon because he was standing up for himself and not advocating for
the city. That's she said.
The police. I mean, he was.
So she told more frivolous
over here, and they was over there.
Frivolous lies about him.
What?
She told more frivolous lies about him. What? Let's talk about what she said. I thought we had the interview about her saying LaRon Armstrong was not he didn't get fired. Remember, he was incompetent and he was not trustworthy, and she couldn't trust him. She said that's what mirror. Originally that's what he got fired for.
Right.
But then she came back this week when he got exonerated and vindicated from all his stuff. She said he didn't get fired because of that. He got fired because he was out making a name for himself and not making a name for Oakland. Would you choose dingbat?
That's what she said.
What?
That's pretty much what she said.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She said he was advocating for himself and not holding the police department accountable or something. Ain't that what she doing right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she's throwing somebody on the bus. She's throwing somebody she can fire.
He just got her a raise. He the one that got her the raise. So you got me a raise, but I'm about to kick you to the curb because they coming for you because you lost in that minute.
So y'all, can I be messy? Can we be messy for a minute?
We just was.
Because our views are going up and up. Let's continue to be messy. All right. So we know that the police department did not rally behind her and did not vote for her, the police department. And I'm hearing in the streets that that's the reason why she didn't file that paperwork, because the money was for the police department and they didn't endorse her. Have y'all heard that?
Well, she's always been police. What do you mean?
I've heard that.
A couple of weeks ago at the June city council meeting, when they were voting to get a grant writer for the police, since they divvying up their money, because they're not defunded, but they divvying up their money to everybody, there was a tie. It was a tie. So guess who was the deciding vote that they were not going to get a grant writer for OPD?
Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. Let me guess. The one whose dog ate the paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're in that. Do we not? Are we just not? We all slow people.
No, we ain't all slow. People just need to read.
You got to follow it. You got to follow it, but you got to know what you're following. And that was on TV too.
Well, she can't walk back from this stuff. Let's go back to what she said originally. She said in February. Here's what she said, quote, Armstrong was fired without cause because he allegedly failed to discipline officers who committed misconduct and lacked credibility.
Mm-hmm.
So she can't walk back from that.
And she needs to fire the city administrator to make it look like she knows what she's doing. He needs to be fired because that was millions of dollars we ain't got.
So if that's the standard that someone is fired for failure, I wonder would that apply to her?
Well, that's
because she's responsible. The buck stops with her. She can't blame the former mayor. She can't blame Mayor 10 years ago. She can't even blame Elihu Harris. She got to blame herself on this.
You said Elihu.
He went back.
Yeah.
Boy, you went back 8 mayors ago.
So she can't blame nobody but herself.
Nobody at all.
So
we got 2 dingbats, and let's talk about this that have won on ranked choice voting. Y'all, we're gonna have to do some kind of series on y'all how to teach our people that follow us how to do ranked choice voting, because this is crazy.
Well, I looked at something today and it kind of threw me. So it was showing the votes because they was talking about Seneca Scott. and it showed that Lauren had 43 something percent, and she only had 31. So how did she win?
Huh?
I'm gonna send it to you right now, and I'm gonna need you to explain it to me.
Because the last three mayors have won by rank. Libby, Shab, Jean Quan, and Chantal has all won by ranked choice voting. When we gonna get a man to be the mayor of Oakland? We ain't had one since Ella Hugh and Radio Shack.
I don't like you. I just sent it to you. Wayne, I just sent it to you.
All right.
And Biff's, Doc. and Merritt's, Doc. Merritt's Bakery, man. Come on. Yeah. Montgomery Wards, man. Wayne went back to Montgomery Wards and Standing Brand.
I'm talking about Holmes Bakery now, Doc. The trucks that used to go by. Oh.
Yeah, Charmaine, I just took your joke. I turned it into mine. Thanks for the punchline. I made it live. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, don't forget. Antoine said, "Don't forget, Ella he was around when Piper's was open."
He was. And Keisha, you're absolutely right. You're right, Keisha.
What Keisha say?
That he's bigger than all of this.
He is. Joe Simmons said it a long time ago. He is more popular than the mayor, so she had to get rid of her competition.
But see, now that everybody knows he didn't do anything wrong, which he said in the first place, and they didn't stand up for him, he lost his job anyway. Let's see what they're gonna do now.
Oh, I almost said something crazy. Man, Negroes ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, come on now. Let's see. We gonna see.
Okay. All right. Hey, Miss Brown.
They still gonna sign.
Hey, Miss Brown.
They still gonna sign.
Hey, Miss Brown said when they was marching with King, he said it was only 3% churches and pastors that stood up to help.
Ain't nobody talking about pastors. I'm talking about community that's been ringing his name ever since he got fired. Yeah, okay. Y'all had all that to say.
Brenda, did you send that to my email?
No, I said text it to you.
No, don't text me. I'm on my phone now. I can't read it on text. Send it to my email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got this Radio Shack phone. I can't do that.
I'm gonna need you to upgrade.
Sean on here said they would be having those drones in Oakland. He said these Negroes be there and shot them drones down in Oakland.
Man,
he ain't lying though. Y'all stay off my little brother. He ain't lying. Did you share?
He telling the truth.
Y'all, nah, Catherine. Nah, no Coca-Cola today. I'm just drinking water today. I'm a little sad after Pastor Raynard Hill has passed away.
I sent it to you, Wayne.
Devaria said, right. He ain't lying. Everybody on here says Shad ain't lying. They would. Them niggas would have been in shot. Looking at the camera, you've been seeing drones all flying like a kite all up in the air.
Ain't nobody got time to be losing money like that. We already broke.
Right, exactly. And then the dumb mayor want to raise. But anyway.
No, she got a raise.
I know she got it. Bad as we need money. She should have got the money.
Antoine, that's funny. Nobody marries their second and third choice. Well, some do now. So what's that, Wayne?
This is not showing all of the versions of the voting. So she won because when he got down to the second and third choices, more went to her than Taylor. And so this is not the numbers I saw.
The same thing with Price. The same thing with her. Yeah. She won by too.
Right. When the school board redid their when the court redid the voting, the tallies, I should say, they found the discrepancies in the second, third, and some of the fourth round voting. So people who voted for Taylor may have voted for Shang Tao as a second, And that second round is when she got a lot of her momentum. See, but my problem was not so much of her getting less votes. My problem was with Taylor not standing up to what he knew was right, which was he got more votes in the first place, and he didn't fight for it. It would show the weakness on his part.
Wait a minute. So Antoine said only mayor is ranked choice voting, but no,
No, they all were ranked.
Huh?
Yeah, the DAs wasn't ranked choice.
But they said Terry Wiley had more first place votes than her.
So they had everybody that ran, and then it was a runoff between the top two.
Hold on.
When it came to the top,
they said he still got more votes than them because I remember us talking about that in our fraternity meeting because he's a part of my fraternity.
Yeah, I don't think it's ranked choice voting.
Well, they said he had the popular voice.
Oh, well, the popular vote and the regular vote is two different things now. You can be popular all you want to now. Are you looking that up, Wayne?
I'm looking up right now.
Because Lauren definitely had more top votes than she did.
Alameda County finds error in ranked choice voting systems, investigating school board, Oakland mayor. So there was more involved in the ranked choice than just the Oakland mayor race, y'all.
Yeah, but now we talking about the DA's race. I don't think that's done by ranked choice voting.
He said Alameda County.
But he
Alameda County.
All of Alameda County?
Alameda County registered a voter says the initial certified results in the Oakland school board race and mayor race was in question because of ranked choice voting. The mayor race has yet to be contested by the Alameda County Board of Supervisors. They voted on having a recount, but they have not acted on it because they said they didn't have jurisdiction. That's what they said.
So here's a registered voter. He need to be fired. How about that? That's what he need to do because he playing games with us too. He got till the 28th to give us that approved petition, or it's gonna be a problem. Because he what?
So Antoine said run off, not ranked choice voting. If you don't get 50% of top votes, then top vote are voted for again. Top vote.
Well, he's right about that. The runoff. I'm not talking about the runoff. We're talking about the initial voting.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was talking about too, but I guess I ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
You're not. Because I know the win was not on ranked choice voting. So how it came to the two top was ranked choice voting, I guess.
Is 1, 2, and 3 votes they got to go through. And so yeah.
And people don't realize you can vote for the same person all 3 times.
No, you can't. That was the problem.
That's the problem.
That's why they threw out 30,000 ballots because they voted for the same person on a ballot more than once. You can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the confusion is
I do need that red.
That even if a person wins the initial round of votes, that second and third rank can kill a candidate because the second and third could get more votes than the first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's and people were not hip to that. And I don't think people were educated about how ranked choice really works. People were putting in Taylor all 3 times, and those votes didn't matter those second and third times.
Right.
It was how many votes got thrown out?
30,000, I think.
I don't know.
I thought it was 3,500.
No, 3,500.
That's what I thought. It was 3,500 votes.
Oh,
because she only beat him by 600 votes.
Right.
When they counted it all up, yes.
Look here. You looking it up, Wayne?
I'm looking up right now. I'm trying to get the top. I'm getting the top.
We gotta let the teacher do it now.
Antoine said they only go to second and third choice votes when a person doesn't win initially 50% of the votes.
Okay. Yeah, and so they have to go down and get the numbers from there.
Right, because neither one of them got 50%. Nobody in the mayor's race got 50%.
Right.
No, and that's all. That's the last 3 times. There's too many people be running for mayor. It should only be the top 3 running for mayor.
The top 2.
and you shouldn't be running for mayor and you only can get 300 or 400 votes.
They threw out ballots because people voted for the same person 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 30,000 for the whole election, not just for the mayor.
They
For the whole election period.
The same person all 3 times. You can't do it.
They still supposed to count the ballot.
Huh?
They said they still supposed to count the ballot for that one person, not throw it out.
So we just ranked choice voting. Oh Jesus!
So first the first round of votes, Lauren Taylor had more votes than Sheng Tao.
He did. He won the popular vote.
Right. He had 33%. She had 31. Yeah.
Let me read this to you all. This is ranked choice voting for Alameda County. Does my vote still count if I vote for the same candidate 3 times? Yes, your vote will count only once for the candidate. Does my vote still count if I only select one choice? Yes, your vote will count for your one choice. So how the hell did they throw out 30,000 votes because Chantel was up to some old foolish nonsense?
But all of them wasn't in the mayor's race. It was in all. It was some mishaps in more races than those 2.
Keisha said Chantal teamed up with Alyssa Victory. I told him weeks ahead of time what Chantal plan was. Yeah. Meaning they only counted the first choice, then second and third choices were thrown out. But they didn't count, Antoine. From my understanding, they didn't count them because people voted incorrectly, is what they were saying in January. Right. Is that what I was? Because we talked about it. We talked about 3,600 votes got thrown out, which Lauren Taylor would have won because Chantel only won by 630 something votes. And he had already had the top votes. But of course, y'all know the race was stolen by not counting those votes and throwing the garbage can. I told you it was going to be messy tonight, y'all.
Here's the bottom line. It was like I guess I'm not sure how they do this, but when they got down to like the 8th cycle, Sheng Tao gained almost 2 percentage points over Taylor in the 8th cycle of the votes. All up until then, he was ahead. 8th time come around, boom, automatically 2% of votes came her way. So, it was that kind of discrepancy that also they found amongst the school board. So, there's a lot of. So the bottom line is there's a lot of education that needs to go into
ranked choice voting.
Choice voting.
Antoine is right. He said she won on second and third, and Lauren's were not counted. I've been saying this since January.
Yes,
they threw out 3,600 votes. That was no secret. And most of those votes went to Lauren Taylor. That's how she won.
Yeah.
She went trumpet on him. Told him, y'all find me 650 more votes.
Marty,
if that man could have gone if that man that went to jail for Donald Trump, then whoever rigged the race should go to jail too.
Well, if you really want to deal with the real issue, Marty, is that her name shouldn't have been on the ballot in the first place.
Right, because she filed late. She missed the deadline.
But look at who we dealing with. And neither one of them lost their job. The register voter and the clerk or whoever, they both need to be fired. They need to go because they got too much going on. Clearly, they don't know their job. We've been waiting since July for the register of voters to come with the rules in order to do a recall. July. We talked to him in July.
They already have the rules. They already have the rules in place.
He said, I'm telling you what the man said. They ain't never had a recall of a county person ever in Oakland, so they had to figure it out. That's what he said.
Not figured out. Why don't you call somebody in that's more educated than you that can help you all through
He's
this
in
process?
charge.
Well,
He's the registered voter. He's supposed to know. Weirdo.
Did he forget that there's a state of California?
Yeah, the state of California rules,
Okay.
and there's the city charter. It's both of them. We use them both.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all. Charmaine said, I love Charmaine. She says, so she got a track record of missing deadlines, huh?
Yeah, uh-huh. Everybody got a track record over there. They got a lot of stuff going on.
Good one, Charmaine. Yeah, she got a track record.
We initially went down there. We stayed there for 8 hours. They verified all 127 signatures that we had already verified, so we wouldn't have no problems.
How long you stayed there?
8 hours. 8.
These politics are nothing but a bunch of jokes. Okay, y'all, let's get off this. Come on, let's move on to something else.
What are we talking about now?
Yeah, that we spent the first race on that one. That was the first relay on that one. Sonia, you're right. She needs to be educated on politics. She also needs to study what a mayor's position is. Well, hey, I totally agree with you.
She just listened to her friends. That's how that's gonna work out.
Yeah, she can put fire jackets down and stay off fire trucks. Anyway, so where we going next?
Antoine said 650 votes.
Yeah, Doc, you was looking down when I said it. She went Trump, Doc.
Look here. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Woo!
Streets on fire. How about that?
Y'all messy tonight.
I'm like the angry preacher. Hell, fire.
Well, the town hall. We gonna talk about the town hall?
The one we having?
Yeah.
We can talk about that a few minutes later. We got some other stuff first.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this.
So let's talk about. Let's put it
in order.
Let's go ahead and go in order. Let's put up. So there's a group. So the NAACP of Oakland.
Yes.
Under the leadership of Cynthia Adams.
Uh-huh.
They put out a letter.
Yeah.
So then another group of people who claims they are the NAACP too. A new group of
NAACP. They are people that used to be on the NAACP, I think, because Kathy Leonard ain't on nothing but the
former members.
The messy committee. And I hope she looking.
Yeah.
So we have a dissected NAACP.
Yeah. She's the ex-chairman. Okay. The ex NAACP. So they put out a letter stating what, Brenda?
That the NAACP was being gangster and they didn't like it.
So
they being bullies and they don't like it.
So the NAACP from Hawaii put up a letter stating that they strongly support the NAACP of Oakland under the leadership of Cynthia Adams.
That's right.
So you got the NAACPs and the ex-members going at it with the current members.
I'm trying to figure out why everybody's trying to be a bully right now. That's not gonna do us any good. We don't need no bullies. We need somebody to take care of the business. Safety is what we need.
Public safety is what we need.
Yeah.
So y'all, some of my friends text me. Hold on, Alex. That's fine. So we can't see Brenda. Go ahead. So some of my people text me and said, "Hey man, I didn't know that the 911 are not answering phone calls." I'm like, they've been not answering phone calls. Where did you just discover that?
We talked about that 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Exactly. I don't know if she was watching. She was like, "Marty, is it that bad?" She don't even live in Oakland, but she was like, "Is it that bad?" I'm like, no, they don't. Brenda, remember that weekend that they needed to return 100 phone calls back 911 from over the weekend?
It was 1,000.
1,000 calls. They need to return 1,000 calls back.
Mm-hmm. My friend got her car stolen, and she said when she called, they told her she was number 300.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Well, at least they responded.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Keisha said she called and the line was busy.
You know that the sad reality though, y'all, is that there's some senior out there who's calling 911 and can't get a response.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if y'all can't see the letter states the NAACP California Hawaii Conference on NAACP Oakland branch. The NAACP California Hawaii State Conference branch leadership and members are committed to working together and not against each other. We are committed to unity over diversity, and we welcome all seekers of justice to renew their membership to be a part of this important conversation in the NAACP, leading the fight to end racial inequality. Per NAACP bylaws, it is only the branch president who is permitted to speak on behalf of the branch. Many of those who are voiced concerns in this recent letter to the Nationals are not, in fact, NAACP members, nor leadership in the NAACP Oakland branch. Long-standing priority of the NAACP and its branches to reimagine policy. This means having conversations with mayors and local officials to redefine public safety, review the use of force policies, and address systematic racism within law enforcement, which the NAACP Oakland branch has continued work towards. We stand by the NAACP branch, Oakland branch, in their pursuit of justice and a safe community for all in Oakland. Rick Challenger, NAACP California Hawaii president, member of the NAACP Board of Directors, the Reverend Dr. Amos Brown, NAACP San Francisco president. Yeah. Hello?
I'm sorry.
All right. Go ahead. All right, Alex, thank you. Yeah.
The grandchild.
So they went after it said in so many words, they ain't got no voice. So what they said don't count no way because they're not members of the NAACP. Neither are they the president. So they can't speak on behalf of the NAACP because they're not the president. Only the president from each chapter is what I read. And I think I read that pretty good. Each chapter president are the only ones that can speak on behalf of the National Association Advancement for the Colored People.
For the colored.
Well, that goes in any organization. No one can really officially speak on behalf of an organization if they're not part of it. I mean, that's just like somebody trying to speak on behalf of Victory, and they're not even a member of Victory Church. So,
and if they was a member of their church, they had the power to speak on behalf of Victory.
Yeah. At least a member can say, "I as a member." I mean,
we comes together at the Victory Church, and we do things decently and in order as the Bible says.
So, yeah, but.
Shut up, Brenda.
But it's sad though with the 911. I think that's something we laugh about, but it's that somebody's out there is not being cared for and catered to because of the lack of a system that is broke. And
it is not. It ain't been like that. It's been like that for a minute now.
Nobody wants to work there.
Brenda.
Yeah,
Brenda. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got to cut you off right here because I need for you to explain once again. And I know you got your notes somewhere. If you don't, I mean, I know you can go extemporaneous right off the top of your head. But the problem is there are over 100 vacancies in the 911 department of the Oakland Police Department that we will not talk about. There are over 100 vacant positions for 911 dispatchers. So when we say we 600 officers short in Oakland, 100 of those positions are for the 911 dispatchers too.
No, they're two separate organizations. They're two separate divisions.
Two separate.
That's why I asked you to explain it, Brenda Faye.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm preaching now. Come on, talk to me.
Here's the thing. When people be talking about defunding the police, They're only looking at the sworn officers. The police department is more than the sworn officers. You have the traffic officers, you have the helicopters, you have the tactical units, you have 911, you have office staff. So when you're defunding the police, we ain't just talking about sworn officers. So people need to get that out of their mind. When you're taking money from OPD, you're taking it away from 911. We could only hire 12 more people. What are we going to do with 12 more people?
When we over 100 short.
Everybody, every department in OPD is short. Period. Period.
Brenda, while we're talking about that, let's also inform our audience and the world and everybody that's listening on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Here's another point right here. When Oakland does a police academy, because our police academy, quote unquote, is the top police academy. Yeah. Wayne, you still there? Or are you froze? Okay, we're the top.
I'm here.
We're the top. I don't know, Doc, because it looked like a billboard. You was leaning in.
Oh no, I was reading something. I was reading something.
Oh, you was that bifocal. You was using that bifocal. I get it. So
messy.
Okay, I'll get him offline. Don't worry.
Right. You see, he keep opening it.
I ain't putting no slack offline. Trust me.
Wait, I be doing that too. Telling y'all, it ain't fun if all three of us ain't on here.
What was your question, Marty?
No, it's not a question. It's a comment. We're educating people that when there is a
police
academy going on, a training going on, and when they graduate, they be bragging on the news talking about we had 60 people to finish the academy. All 60 of them officers ain't going to Oakland because
we ain't never had 60 people complete the academy.
Well, even 30 people, all 30 people not coming because some of those people came from LA, some came from Fresno, some came from Bakersfield to be a part of the Oakland Police Academy because they say our academy is the top academy in the world.
Right.
But they don't say that. They just say we graduated 36 people today. Well,
we still got 600 officers.
Huh?
Okay? But we still only got 713 officers. But that number includes the people that are on leave. So they're on leave for different things: medical leave, stress leave, leave because they don't want to work there and they trying to make it to the retirement. So
because you got a DA that won't prosecute criminals, so they're scared to come to work. Yeah. Okay.
So, but every month we have people that leave the police department, so they have to balance the attrition rate.
First of all, just because you graduate 60 candidates from the police department, don't mean 6 is going to actually pass the field training.
That too. Yep.
They got to go through the field training, and so the FTOs are going to pass them before they go on the street by themselves. So that doesn't mean all 60 is going to go through and pass their field training. Some of them get washed out the first 2 weeks of being on the street.
But then, you have other cities that are looking at the candidates, and as soon as they come out, we're going to give you $10,000, give us that one. You know what I mean? So it's other cities that be looking at the candidates that come out of our academy, and they're not required to work here.
No, and some of our own officers in Oakland, lateral to other departments once they get tired of Oakland. So because of the training that they see. Yeah. So there's a constant entering and exit of that department. So they're not giving you accurate numbers when they say, oh, we only, they're not telling you all that. They're not showing you the real scale. So,
a lot of people don't know that, the attrition rate is really, really high. So they trying to balance the numbers, but they balancing them on an even scale because you get 10, but you're losing 10. You know what I mean? But we got too many rookies on the street though.
Well,
everybody in East Oakland, it's too deep in East Oakland, and they look like they about 16 years old.
So
Sonia, I do not believe in my heart, and people can say I'm hating and stuff like that. I'm not hating because I've been the most outspoken pastor in Oakland concerning LaRon Armstrong's job. LaRon Armstrong is a personal friend of mine. I love him, but to be honest with you, I do not believe the mayor that won by ranked choice voting and filed late in Oakland and found she went Trump and found Give me 650 more votes so I can push me over. Where's that conversation at a text message at?
Don't do it. Don't
that
do
needs
it.
To be leaked. That needs to be leaked. I do not believe, Sonia, that she is going to hire him back. I don't believe so.
I don't either, Marty. I don't either.
She's not. We're going to have to make her do it.
Well, that's her choice. She's the mayor. I mean, the commission can only recommend.
No. We're going to go back there. Let me see now.
No. The responsibility of the commission is to ensure its policies and practices and customs conform to the national standards of constitutional policies, and to oversee the office of the Inspector General, led by the Civilian Office of Inspector General for the department. They are not executives to hire and fire executive staff for the mayor. That's the mayor's job. That's the fire chief. That's the park and recs. That's the police. That's the water commission. All those folks are under her staff. They're executives under her staff. They're non-sworn.
She can't hire one without them, though.
Because she works in concert with them.
She can use her executive power.
But they can't make her hire him.
She used her executive powers, and she bragged about it. If you guys don't give me a top 3 candidate list, then I'll use my executive power. She used her executive powers to fire her.
But she only said that once. You know why? Because she was lying. She knew exactly what was going on. You show the letter from Tafara, right? Did we ever show that letter? She knew exactly what was going on. But what they bank on is people don't know. The community don't know that she was told every step of the way what was going on. First of all, you shouldn't have fired him in the first place. So you created a problem. You created the problem. Don't be trying to bully nobody to fix the problem that you made in the first place.
Well, we know that. We talked about that. We knew what the agenda was about. We knew the agenda was about. They had nothing to do with his incompetence or his incapability or the words he used in a conversation she said they had that he didn't have. It was they wanted him out.
Leon said they never had that conversation.
They wanted him out. They wanted him out. That was the agenda. It was more than just Shane Town. It was more than Warsaw. It's some of those individuals that were sitting on the council that wanted him out.
He was not exactly because they said they silly behinds there and didn't say nothing either. Y'all,
people real. It had nothing to do with him being incompetent or his misconduct or his inability to manage an officer who had a hit and run in San Francisco, a man who shot a gun in the elevator at the center, and nobody knew about it. All that was just excuses to get him out.
Yeah.
And he had no authority to handle that anyway because it was already given over. It was already given over to an investigative team. Wasn't Warsaw handling that? Yeah. And they put him in training.
They don't never talk about that. They'll never talk about the fact that he couldn't fire him if he wanted to.
They don't want to talk about that, No. But again, so LaRon was following protocol. He followed protocol and he came back to bite it.
Yeah, you're right, Sonia. Our city is dying. It's a domino effect. And the crazy thing is you all, just like she fired LaRon, we need to pull together and recall her behind. Because
that's why they're out there having every town hall, every group session they can out there.
All that where you still can't say nothing.
Right. So they stacking the deck on that one. They're trying to make us think they're doing something by being out there. They out there they're trying to meet at every black church they can.
Not this one, not this black church. They've been not even pulling my parking lot.
Come on now.
Well, maybe you should have more there, then you can control the dialogue.
Because she'll get up and walk out. I mean, Doc, you think they don't know about us meeting and talking about them badly every week?
Of course they know. They got people listening right now.
Exactly, they do. It's some black person going back telling them what we talking about.
That's why they know Brenda's a Republican.
Sell out. Sell out.
Hey, Marty, that's why they know Brenda's a Republican.
I'm a racist. I'm a Republican. I took a page from the book. I'm a patsy. I'm a figurehead. What else am I?
Yeah, that's about it.
But every courtroom I walk into, them investigators know exactly who I am. Believe that. Hey, Miss Grisham, we behind you.
You forgot one. You're emotional.
Oh, yeah. I'm emotional. I'm a parent, so we don't count because we're emotional. Man, you better get out of here. Get out of here.
That ain't what you wanted.
The stuff I've seen in the last week, I can't unsee none of that. I sat and watched the young man from Home Depot get shot. They was entering the video into evidence. I sat right there and watched that girl shoot him and then reach under his lifeless body and pick up the thing that she was stealing and go out of the store. There's no accident about that, but she's trying to give her 5 years only. She tried to fire her lawyer so that it would slow down the proceedings, and it did not. Right. The judge said, no, we're not having none of that. But 5 years? 5 years.
But shooting in his chest, and his family got to sit there and rewatch
in the heart. I watched it was in the heart. And then the man goes to ask the witness, well, what is the policies for loss prevention people? So you trying to make it his fault that he got murdered? Okay, man, we're not going to do that. Nope.
Of course they're trying to make it a fault. They're trying to say that the store policy prohibited him from making contact with the shoplifter.
Well, he didn't touch her. He touched the item.
That's one thing. When you shoot and kill somebody, that's beyond the store policy.
Yeah. Anyway, I went to the left. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Come back right. Charmaine said if they are listening, she hope they listening with their Radio Shack Wi-Fi.
No. We want them to use the Comcast so they can get the whole conversation. Oh yeah, wait a minute. What's her name having her birthday party at Everett Jones right now? Happy birthday, Pamela Price. Tell her I said that too.
Yeah. Hey, Wayne, can you dissect? Yeah. I mean, can I give you? Would you pull out the thesis statement in this paragraph?
Okay, go ahead.
Come meet me at Everett and Jones for my birthday to protect the win.
It's a fundraiser to protect the win.
The purpose of that statement is I'm rallying folks around me so I can preserve my candidacy for re-election.
But she told them people in there what she say, Brenda, her exact words, it wasn't gonna be no damn recall.
No, it wasn't gonna be no recall. I'm not going no damn where.
If that was her statement, that's not what she's displaying, because she's meeting with every she can, every black group she can. She's trying to play the black victim. She's trying to, all of that. They doing all that. It's the right wing led by Brenda, and those Republicans are coming after me because I'm black. No, baby girl, that's not why they're coming after you. No, it's your policy.
Yeah.
That investigator told me a group of us, it was 30 of us out there right after we came out of court. He said, we got to do what she say. That's what the man said. The judge said, there's nothing I could do about it. This boy killed somebody, murdered him in cold blood, tried to drag his body out of the building. And then when they questioned him, he said that the boy shot himself. He got 2 years. He at home with his grandmama, and the judge says she can't even give him probation per the district attorney. So he at home, and they don't have no child. He was in jail for 2 years. She said, we got to do what she says. And I got 29 other witnesses that was right there. I'm not going to be playing with this foolishness.
I believe it. She is purposely walking in these courtrooms and threatening these lawyers and judges on how to handle these cases. She's doing it. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. She is doing it. And
I'll tell you one thing. She's not reneging on getting that $7 million that she's supposed to be getting from Kaiser. They sued Kaiser, right?
Who is they?
Alameda County and other district attorneys across California, for Kaiser supposedly had dumped some of their waste, contamination and stuff into water and all this other kind of stuff. Well, they sued them and they settled, and so Alameda County district attorney is expecting $7.1 million.
Oakland. That money is already spent right now. They gonna screw that money up right now.
I'm gonna need you to look up. I need you to look up the MOU that they just signed for our investigators or whatever them people is she got. They are the highest paid people, and they can't even pass a background check. They can't walk into a building, but they the highest paid.
I saw that. I was
just signed an MOU with the union. Mm-hmm. That's what that $7 million meant.
Yeah.
Devaria says she meet with everyone but us. She ain't gonna meet with us. She's intimidated by Brenda.
I don't know what for.
And Brenda have the audacity to go sit on the front row at her rallies.
See, I didn't do that. They set me up. The mama said, "Let's go inside, Miss Grisham."
They couldn't miss her, but she had on a bright colors. They couldn't miss her, Marty. She had on a bright color, so they couldn't miss her.
Wait, Brenda on the front row like this.
in her bright colored dress.
Well, I'm here at this meeting again. It ain't nothing going on here.
I was in all black.
You went to the funeral. Yeah, Brenda did as we do the viewing.
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah. They having town halls.
They be trying to throw me under the bus because they know I'm just gonna act up. That was cool.
You were pretty cool.
I didn't say nothing. I just stared.
You didn't say nothing. Just you walking in and you the top name on her doggone recall list will intimidate somebody.
Oh yeah, well, somebody got to stand up.
Exactly, because there's not enough people standing up. Mm-hmm. All right, so put up our press conference. We haven't.
It's a town hall.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, the town hall. I was gonna get it right when I saw it.
No, that's it. Oh, they need to see that one too. See that one?
This is the one. Okay, this is the. This is the one for Tuesday, you all.
Thursday night.
Brenda, go ahead and talk about it while I look for the other one.
Thursday night. This is the police commission is having a forum to see if they should recommend that LaRon be reinstated as the chief of police. They want you to come out. They want you, the community has been calling out his name since he left, to be there to show that he's still a part of Oakland. Now he gonna do what he do regardless if he's the chief or not. But he needs his job back for the sake of us. So we need y'all to come out. And that's Thursday at 6:30. Act like you're going to city council meeting because they be gangster in them city council meetings. They be there till midnight. I ain't gonna be there till midnight.
Brenda, I'm not gonna be there till midnight. I is by vocation.
When you come there early, you can sign the card and then you could go in and speak now. But I'm first. You can come after me.
You first?
Yeah.
I'll just stand with you like I always do. I'm usually number 2 anyway.
Fill out your card so you have your own thing to say now here.
I usually echo your sentiments.
But the thing about it is, when we go to the police commission meetings or whatever, they always talk about they're talking to the community and doing what the community say. Well, we need the community to come out and back the chair on what needs to be.
They do need the community to come out because once they have that meeting, they can say, well, how many people for the community showed up? Well, it was only like 2 or 3 of them. Well, then you can't have an outcry and say, oh, the community stands with Ron Armstrong and nobody stands in the chamber. So, they need to flood that place out. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, they need to. Because right now, that's the best thing for Oakland. We could get they could, not bring it back and get somebody else, but there will be nothing that person can do at this point because you have to learn the city. You have to learn the people. You got to really know what the problems are because we got a bunch of them. Girl, why is you talking to me? What the?
Okay, you all, this is the one right here that we are having. We'll all be there. It's going to be like a citywide where everybody's going to be there. We're going to be there. Going to be there. This is sponsored by us. This is us, the Christopher Lavelle Jones Foundation. Real Talk with Pastor Marty Peters, Brenda, and Wayne, and Their Lives Matter. We're going to be there. We're going to be there. Posted on the Facebook. Oh, yeah. You can share it. Please share it. Awesome. Absolutely.
And I mean, yeah. You know, we like to give out information either, though people say, you know, we don't know what we're talking about. But anyway, we got a representative from Ceasefire coming out because they're throwing the name of Ceasefire. They're auditing Ceasefire and this Ceasefire, this, that, and the third. So people need to know what Ceasefire is because they don't know what Ceasefire is. Right. Violence interrupters. Nobody knows what a violence interrupter is or what they do. So Kevin Grant is going to come out and talk about that. And we, you know, it's only going to be 5 minutes for them. Most of it, we want to talk to the community and have your input on things. So, you know, this ain't a regular town hall, but you, we're going to be like we at the funeral. You got 2 minutes and then we're going to put our finger up. No.
Exactly. I'm going to be the bing. I'm going to be the bing.
You gonna have the bell.
All right.
Bing, bing, bing.
All right, you all. I'm a bing. I'm a bing with my mouth with the mic. Bing, bing, bing. All right. Y'all got to be there. We tried what we try to do every week. Matter of fact, I feel like Brenda and Wayne should comment here because I always talk about what we attempt to do. But we come together on Saturdays to bring awareness to the community. We come to have fun, but we're serious. We laugh at stuff, but we're very passionate with what we do and what we say, and we want better, and we want to be safe in our communities. Brenda, you go first about what we try to do on Saturdays, how we try to educate the people on Saturdays.
I thought we just did, but anyway.
You look like I can't pull this straw. I would shoot some ice at you.
But honestly, the reason why we're in the situation that we are is because people don't know what's going on in our city. Brenda, what's going on? I don't look at the news. I don't read the newspaper. What's going on? So where else can you find the information but at Real Talk? If you got a question, we're going to find the answer. We got the teacher over here, the professor. He going to make it happen. He going to Google, screen search, whatever he do to find the answers. And that's how we will become a better community and a better city. Are you laughing, Wayne?
Yeah.
No, you telling the truth.
You got to have the answers. You know, everybody that know me, if I got a question, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to find the answer. And I've always been like that. And then if I don't know anything, that's why I'm going into these courthouses. I'm not going to fight a system if I don't know exactly I can see the problem. Somebody could tell me all day long, but I've been going into these courtrooms with these families so I can see what's going on and see I had to tell the guy, I said, how do you sleep at night?
You did.
How do you sleep? He told the father, I don't work for you.
Yeah, very
He's
true.
supposed to represent the family. I don't work for you. Right then, he would have been toothless. That'd have been one of my baby daddies. He would have been toothless. Talking about Christopher Jones, you'd be toothless. That was very disrespectful of him. And I asked, how do you sleep at night? You know, just what happened in that courtroom was just wrong. And it's just happening way too much.
That's arrogance, and that's very sad that you would tell a victim's parents that they don't work for them, when in fact the DA is supposed to work for the public. The public, yes. It's not, the DA is not working on behalf of a political party. The DA is supposed to be the representative in the court that
sister
and act on behalf of the victim.
Well, they doing what they boss tell them to do. How about that?
Wayne.
And I got 29 witnesses. Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's like you said, that's how come we end up here. I think the whole issue around, and it started around just listening to Real Talk. Marty has had this on for years now, and occasionally he has had several guests on and some real powerful guests, and it just coalesced around the firing of Chief Armstrong, and in conversation with him a couple of times, he just said, "Look, we need to talk about this on air." And so I said, "Sure, I don't mind talking about it. People need to know." I think because to me, it's not just an Oakland issue.
It's not.
It's global, Doc.
It's a principle. It's a principle of the matter that here a man who has been honored by national police officers associations, who has been called to speak on behalf of police officers across this country to give an update on how he has led Oakland police from where they were 20-something years ago to where they are now. And then to have a mayor who was in office no more than a month or two to declare that he was incompetent. Oh, yeah. Man.
It was about a month. She was in office in January. And Doc, at the end of February during Black History Month, she puts him on paid administrative leave and then turns around and fire him the next month.
So with all of that has surfaced many of the issues that we're talking about here tonight, but basically the real incompetency has been, the way Oakland administration has failed over the years. And so that's what we're talking about. And so Oakland is not just Oakland. Oakland represents a lot of people. People come to Oakland. They come to Oakland to work. They come to Oakland to go to church. They come to Oakland to be a part of athletics. It's more than just Oakland. So everybody's impacted. And so to me, it's a broader issue. Like I said, it's the principle thing. And so helping to educate people is very important, because ultimately the voters of Oakland have to speak. And we've got to learn to vote for policy change, but also for the right people to change, because voting in the wrong folks could get us where we are right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I said this, and I know Marty don't like me saying this on his show because but we got to stop voting because the folks are Black. Y'all need to start looking at these people.
Yeah, it makes more sense now than ever before. It makes
more
sense
because they're Black. I don't. People talk about, oh, you vote for. No, I ain't vote for nobody because they Black. I want to read what they talking about. Mm-hmm. What's their track record? What have they done up to this point?
Exactly.
You ain't let a posse to catch a dog, and yet you want to be the police chief. Come on now.
And then sometimes you gotta watch your friends, because see now, Chantel, now she didn't just meet LaRon Armstrong. She worked.
No. She was there all the time.
She was on city council. So this ain't nobody she just met. She knows the man for years. So then all of a sudden he incompetent. Okay, let me tell you where
I told you before she was talking off the side of her neck, because she knew everything there was to know about LaRon Armstrong, because she was part of the council. So everything they voted for, everything they didn't vote for, all this progressive policy they were shooting for.
Right.
None of this would have been a problem if he had agreed with them to divert police funds to all these special programs. He would not have had this problem. Mm-hmm. If Libby Schaaf had sided with them and he came on, yes, a boss, I think you ought to take $10 million from the police department and give it to these folks over here for social justice. I think so, there, boss. That's what I'm gonna do, boss. I'm gonna support that.
See,
he would still been chief right now.
Him and Libby were not the best of friends. They didn't have the best relationship, but Libby respected him because he had clout in the community, and people loved that man in the community. That's kind of like, do you remember in the movie Malcolm X when Malcolm spoke evil against who was the president that got killed? Who was that got killed? One of the Kennedys got killed, and and Malcolm X started talking about about the chickens have come to roost or something like that.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And he got silenced, and that's when he started, because Elijah Muhammad was like, you spoke ill of this man, and this man is loved and liked by the community. You shouldn't have done that. You will not speak no more for the next 30 days. You will not talk at all about what's going on in these next 30 days. So that's kind of like that. That's kind of like what happened with that.
Yeah, but she also trusted his wisdom when it came to policing. So that's a big difference.
Ain't nobody perfect, and you can't babysit a bunch of grown people that's getting a check.
No.
When you're dealing with the most important issues, you know what's important, and you're supposed to have backup staff that can handle what you don't have time to handle. You know what I mean? You can't. No police chief is gonna handle 200 reports a month, a year,
right?
Because there's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs their attention, and you're supposed to be able to trust in your staff. If you can't trust your staff, it's a problem.
Correct.
Well, they want to make it sound like he was leading all the investigations. He was doing all the interviews. He was reviewing all the traffic accidents. He was reviewing all the gun, the bullets in the elevator. He was doing none of that. That's not his job. That's not his job as the police chief. That's why he has investigative teams. That's why he has internal affairs. That's why he has all the detectives and the street, the beat cops and everybody. So, he's not holding the do not walk sign for school crossing guards. Oh, the man has a large department to run. So for anybody to expect him to see every report that comes from officers, no. That's why he has the captains and lieutenants under him.
Well, we know Shane Tell don't look at nothing. How about that? Because it's always he did it, she did it, they did it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, she wants to show that she has the competence to lead the department.
She does
through this crisis. Like I said, you cannot, if you have never led a posse to catch a dog, you can't lead a police department.
Yeah.
She can't lead her department.
It ain't gonna happen. So there's police departments across this country. Their chiefs will tell you all across this country, man, there's no way in the world unless you add the Grisham. The only criminal you got to deal with is Festus. What was his name? Festus.
Who?
Andy Griffin. He's on.
I need y'all to switch over to AT&T, both of y'all. Okay, both of y'all.
I got Comcast. I got Xfinity.
Okay, AT&T.
Let me find a hanger so I can get my new antenna.
Okay. We're tired of each other. Facebook, everybody, Instagram, YouTube, and Brenda's grandkids want her undivided attention.
Now she done left.
And now I want to start back reading.
What you reading?
I'm reading the Bible.
Yeah, okay.
The basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what I'm reading.
Okay.
I'll be at McGee Avenue Baptist Church at 10:30 a.m. in the morning, and then I'll be at Victory at 12. Victory, yep, I'll be late, but y'all better be on time. Don't play with me tomorrow. Watch us live at 12 noon. Victory, I love y'all. Be at church on time in the morning. Remember, Victory, we come in on the market side, all right? Thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate you all. If you all have logged in late on us, please go back at 9 p.m. and watch it from start to finish. I want to thank my posse, Pastor Wayne, and the next coming public official, Miss Brenda Grisham. All right. We'll see you all Saturday in person. Come on out and take pictures with us. Let us hug the babies and shake hands and give you some dap and stuff like that. There is a rise on COVID, so if you all want to bring your mask, please bring your masks. We don't mind you wearing your mask at all. There's a new strain
Bring some too.
coming out. And I talked to a friend of mine today, and they have the new strand of COVID. It just creeps up on you. So y'all, let's be careful. Put your mask back on until these numbers go down. We love you. Go in peace. Have a peaceful rest. We'll see you all Saturday, 10:30.
No, Thursday at the police commission.
Yeah, y'all go on to the police commission and have fun. We'll see y'all there. We'll see y'all there.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see y'all there on Thursday. But we really want to see you on Saturday too. So if you get odd days, the Thursday, Saturday, y'all come on. Y'all make sure y'all there on Thursday here. But I will promise you, I will see you on Saturday. All right.
I promise you, I'm gonna see you on Thursday. You hear?
Alex almost fell out the chair.
What you laughing for? I'm talking to you too, Wayne.
Goodbye, y'all.